Welcome to Parents' Night Out with no new friends. The comedy break every parent deserves. This is the podcast where parenting meets pure, unfiltered fun. Real, raw hilarity. It's your night out without the kids, where nothing is off limits. And we say what everybody else is thinking. Whether you're a parent or just need a good laugh, we've got the adult humor you crave. So kick back, relax, and get ready to let loose with us. This is Parents' Night Out with no new friends.
We do have the light counter.
Cool. Welcome TikTok Live. Thank you all for being here. We're going to try a different format tonight, and Chris will explain it all because he's hosting this episode.
So, different format tonight. Wow, this is cool how you can see how many. This is like addicting because you can see how many likes you are sending.
Yeah, just get to it. Let's not get distracted.
All right, so a little bit different of a format tonight. We got 6 people in here, so I can describe it to you guys or explain it to you guys. So tonight we're going to start off the podcast like a regular podcast, but then you guys can take control. In the chat, suggest topics and we will add them to the topic wheel.
Ooh.
Which is right here on the screen.
Nice.
We will spin the wheel, and whatever the wheel lands on is what we will talk about for 5 minutes. So if this was what you're doing now, what is something from childhood that was actually terrible? It was just generic stuff that I put on the wheel. We will be replacing those with user submissions.
I love it.
So your user submissions will go there. We will spin the wheel. We will have 5 minutes to discuss that topic. If you guys like what you hear and you want to hear more of it, you can send GIFs to extend the timer. This little red timer that says 0000 will say 5 minutes. We have 5 minutes on the timer, and if you like what we're talking about, or for the train wreck, and you want to punish us, you can extend the timer. The more you send, the more the timer goes up.
Now, Piano Mike made a great suggestion. What about like a spin the wheel, kind of like spin the bottle? Whoever it lands on, they get to make out with. So
well, if it's Piano Mike, I'm just going to put my name on every slice.
Right.
What's everyone's Cash App?
Wow.
That's a good question.
We should set up a Cash App.
We should.
Yeah.
That makes
You
sense.
can send it to me, and we'll sponsor my daughter's Apple Juice Day at CYOBB.
The best way to support the podcast, if you don't want to do the TikTok gifts and all that, is through our Patreon. You can become a friend with benefits. You just go to our website, nonewfriendspodcast.com. There's a link to join our Patreon.
But I'm also willing to make out with Miranda. It's very straightforward.
Okay,
That wasn't me you were talking about.
Chris is in my bottom right, so I just wanted to make sure we were all on the same page. So
We're not.
I don't think it's bottom right.
Bottom right.
I'm like, well, I mean,
bottom right. Yeah, me. Perfect.
he's pretty great. So
Chris, you need wet those lips, buddy. Let's wet them all up.
So I do want to say, during the show, you can add your suggestions for a topic, and I will add it to the topic wheel. No matter how crazy it is, could be current events, could be anything. Our new format is basically, people always ask us, what is your podcast about? Our podcast, we've come to the conclusion our podcast is basically our group chat, but out loud, right? So it's the stuff that you would hate to be leaked anywhere, but we say it out loud on the show. So no matter how messy the question is, no matter what, give it to me. We will put it on the topic wheel, and when it's time to spin, you have the chance to be able to have your topic picked. And like I said, that timer will be 5 minutes. The more you gift during that segment, so save your gifts until the timer goes on. If you like what you hear, if you send the gifts, it will extend it. Now, all of those gifts do contribute to prolonging the podcast. So if you like what you hear, it goes back into the podcast. And not only does it go back into the podcast, but the more we can put into it, the more we can give you guys. This new plugin that we're testing out is a monthly fee for some pro features. So if we raise enough money for that, we will have pro features where we will have different challenges during the show. It's really cool. We're going to set up a meeting where we can talk about all this, but there's a lot of different cool things that we're going to be able to integrate you guys more into the show live, which is what our ultimate goal is to do.
And gifting will allow them to put topics on the wheel, correct?
No.
Oh.
Not yet. Today, anybody who suggests anything
Today's
will
a
go
free
on the
day.
wheel. Correct. Today is just a trial day. Every single topic that you guys suggest today will go on the wheel. In the future, it will be behind a paywall for sure.
And they should put that in the chat.
Yes, they will put it in the
But
chat.
in the future, maybe on the Discord. They put it on the Discord?
Yeah, sorry, that was a really good question. If I send an interactive GIF, whose face
I know,
does
I
it
was
go on?
thinking
That's
about
a
it
really
too,
good
but then
question,
Doc
actually.
said he tried and it didn't. So I can't believe that. I would think it would go on somebody.
Well, Willow,
Yeah.
thank you for the donut, first of all. Title gifter.
Interesting.
I feel like that's.
It's kind of
I don't
cheap.
know.
It should go on all of us.
I don't believe it.
Yeah,
It should
before
go on all of
just
us.
one.
I don't know that TikTok is prepared to
For
handle
us.
a podcast.
Yeah,
I don't know.
one more sidebar for housekeeping before we actually get this thing on the this road on the show.
There's more? Oh, crud. All right, cool. More
Whoa, Remy. Okay.
more rules.
Join our Discord because we want to take your topic suggestions, but easier. I mean, you could send them before the show even starts. You can send them through the week and we'll add them to the topic wheel. So if you go over to nonewfriendspodcast.com, which we should be changing the domain fairly shortly, but as of right now, it is nonewfriendspodcast.com. Don't ask why. That's just what it is. Piano Mike, thank
That
you
was
for
the
the
name
little kisses.
three names ago.
Yeah, I mean, Scott's going to explain it anyway. But so nonewfriendspodcast.com will take you over to our website, which I think it might still be a pop-up where you can join our Discord. It's absolutely free.
Should be. You manage the website.
It's absolutely free. And over there is where you're going to be able to get updates from when we're going live, stuff that's going on with us. But more importantly, we will be creating a new channel for the topic wheel. It will just be topic wheel. You can send your submissions in there. But for tonight, let's drop them down in the chat. Anything you want to hear us talk about, you can drop in the chat. I will type it onto the wheel. Don't everybody send stuff at once.
Now,
And Remy, don't use your burner account to suggest that.
No.
He won't worry.
Thank you for the likes, guys. Appreciate it.
But Chris, speaking of money,
Yeah, I
speaking
mean-
of money, and,
Yeah, I mean, since I'm hosting the show, you don't have to help tonight, Scott.
okay, but go
All right,
ahead.
But
Sorry.
thanks.
Oh my God.
Well, speaking about money, just join our Patreon and that's supposed to podcast out very well.
Oh, Lord. Lord, help us.
All right. So 3, 2, 1.
Cute.
You don't have to count us in. We're already going.
I haven't hosted the show since the cold open,
Take
We're
a
already
sock at
going.
us, Scott.
but we're not going to leave all this TikTok stuff in the show. So I just kind of trying to
Alex,
get
leave it.
myself back on the track here. We're all inebriated.
No.
Not even
Just-
close.
Remy's been
you
drinking
said
since
you
Remy's been drinking since
so-
noon, apparently.
Yeah. Remy said
You
he
should
took the
not be
last
here.
drop of his tequila. He better
Can
be
we play
drunk.
the sausage game again? That was so entertaining. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I couldn't help but watch. Like, it was just, I don't know.
Yeah, for
It was
those of
fun.
you who don't know, Chris went live on our TikTok and was playing some sausage game.
It was fun.
I did. So I went live the other night. That was part of what I did this week. We went live on Sunday night, Saturday. I don't know. I think it was Saturday
50
night.
comments.
It was Saturday. It was like
It was
every
Saturday,
Saturday night. Piano Mike was there the whole time. We were flipping sausages
Mike's,
onto
the
inanimate
goat.
objects. Piano Mike is the goat. Is he indeed the goat? He is the LeBron James of the NBA. By the way, did you know that LeBron James signed with the 76ers? Scott, I don't know if you
Yeah, shut up.
you know, you
Did
saw
he
that.
really?
He did.
Yeah, like 2 weeks ago. Chris is the
Yeah.
biggest. Like,
know
remember
if you
the
saw that.
episode? He's like, oh, I would dream of LeBron signing with the 76ers. And he's like, but I know it'll never happen.
Yeah. And then
2 days later, LeBron
Yeah.
signed with the 76ers.
So did you know?
no, as a Sixers fan, you are just always assume the worst
Bill
in
Nye, the
every
Disney
situation.
guy's here.
every situation.
What's up, Bill? Remy, you don't know who he is.
Well, that's a cool name, though.
It is a great name. As we're getting started, I just have to thank everyone for their donations, all the gifts and everything. That you guys are awesome.
Yes, thank you.
But, is it the most responsible thing for you guys to be doing, sending these donations? Is it fiscally responsible for you guys to be doing this? I don't know, because I'm not a fiduciary. But one of us here met with a fiduciary to manage their finances.
I wonder who chat thinks would have done that.
Yeah, out of the four of us, which one do you think brings in enough money to, and let's not talk spouses, to actually talk to a fiduciary to help us manage our finances? Yeah, Dr. Feels Good, says Scott.
Okay. It's a great guess.
Scott needs help managing his wife's money for sure.
Yeah. Spoiler alert, it is no other than Remy. Remy. You first of all didn't even know you knew how to spell fiduciary.
I was impressed by
this. I looked that up or like used.
I was really impressed when you said that. I was like, that first of all, great vocab word, Remy.
Used to come better.
Second of all,
it was on the business card, Chris.
Yeah. Second of all, how many times did your wife ask you to meet with one before you went?
I just actually went today because I was curious about my my IRA, so I want to see what's going on in my account, and I just found out that I have a pretty good chunk of change in my IRA account. And I have a little over $180 to play with them in the market. So I talked to a couple of fiduciaries, and one of them said, "Look into this stock, and this stock." And I'm like, I'm like, it's ballsy, but should I put that money into the stock that I would invest in? So I looked on the stock. I looked on the stock market today, and I'm like, I wonder how much Funko Pop is today. So I'm like, Funko Pop, maybe. Okay. It's a little, I mean, it's in my range.
This is already exceeding my expectations, Chris.
It's in my range. Funko Pop was $40 a share. So did I do it? No, because I missed the deadline by 4 o'clock.
All right, so you do know the markets close at 4, Remy. That's very good. So
you're learning.
So you have $180 in your retirement.
No, I got no, I don't. That's actually just play money. Like
so you're where is it? Hold on. Remy, where is this play money coming from?
I don't know. That's what they're trying to sell that. I have no clue.
So okay,
where the heck $180 came from? I'm like, what the fuck did that come from?
So this fiduciary says you've got $180.
Okay, that's like a little bit, but he told me how much I really have in my account, like my total amount I have.
In what account?
My full IRA account. So
how do you have an IRA account?
From my mom. My mom put money when I was little, so she started putting money.
And so you only have $180 in there.
Oh no! I got more than that. I have over $3,000 in my IRA account.
Okay,
perfect.
So when I retire, that's going to keep adding up. So I'm going to add more to it. I'm going to add.
That's a good idea.
I'm going to take $20 at my paycheck and put that towards more into my IRA account. So that keeps building and building and building. So once
do you have a 401k?
I do have a 401k with my company. Yes. So it's through Fidelity. I think that's the company.
Yep. That's a real thing.
So what they told me is that I can transfer my Fidelity account to my IRA account with the people who I have my IRA with.
Okay.
So with that, they're like, okay, we can make it happen, but you got to make sure you have send us a check. And I'm like, send you a check, or have them send you a check? Oh, have Fidelity send us a check so we can make sure that's the correct amount you want to put into your IRA account.
Okay. So wait, Fidelity is your current 401k?
It's my current 401k, yeah.
So why are you doing anything with your current 401k?
I'm not even doing anything with it. I'm not even touching it.
But they want you to write a check, or they want them to write a check.
If I want to put more money into my IRA account.
Right. So but you'll take penalties by pulling from drawing from your 401k.
They told me about that, and then they said the only penalties that I will get is if I cause any disruption with the IRS.
Okay.
Just because they share 2 out of the 3 letters.
I don't know if that's true or anything.
I have so many questions that I need to be writing them all down right now. Okay, Remy, let's start at the very beginning. What made you decide to go see a fiduciary, or if you don't know what that means, a financial planner?
financial planner, financial advisor. That's what a fiduciary is. So
thank you for defining what I just defined. I appreciate that. What made you decide to see one of these?
Because I'm getting to a certain age where as soon as
You're
I hit
not getting to a certain age.
I'm still young. Yes, I'm 37, but when once I hit my 40s, I'm going to be deep thinking I should have done this. I should have done this when I was younger. I should have put
100%. We all should have. Yes.
I should have done when I was younger. But now I'm at the age where I'm like, how much do I have in my IRA account right now? So I broke it. I went to them. I said, hey, I believe I'm an account. I have an account with your guys' company because it transferred.
So we just walked into a random fiduciary. I think I have an account with you.
Pretty sure.
Because here's why. Because my original account was on my USAA account, and then the company bought USAA's 401k people, and they're like, "Hey, we're going to put this and
bought
this."
their
I'm
people.
like,
I mean, that was outlawed in the late 1800s.
I don't feel like you should be able to do that.
I think buying people was outlawed back in like the 1800s.
Yeah, thank you for
Red Dead Redemption
rephrasing
all over again.
1918. What was it? All over again?
Red Dead Redemption.
Oh, we were talking about slavery.
So
right,
yeah, I went to their office and asked them about my account, and they're like, "You actually do have some money in your account." So I'm like, "Oh, okay." And I sent my mom a text. I sent Jen a text. I'm like, "Guys, I am not touching shit in my account. I'm not touching it. I'm not doing anything.
That's smart.
No, not gonna touch it at all. I want to keep building it. So that means I'm looking at stock almost for now on. I'm looking at stock every single day. So I figure out what can I put into the stock market.
Remy, you went today, and now you're looking at stocks every day?
Well, starting tomorrow, I'll be looking at stock.
Okay, I just wanted to make that.
Remy,
Okay.
So Doc said just save $10,000 and he'll triple your investments in 1 month.
Oh.
In a 1 month term. So
what do I need to do?
Do
Do I need to start stripping? Do I need to OF? What do I need?
Remy, I have the great. It's a great plan. Okay, it's this great.
It's called Mary Rich.
I was about to say that's Scott's way of doing things.
But also, it's a great all natural fruit drink. Okay, and if you consume the drink, and if you can find 2 other people that consume the drink, all you have to do is share with those 2 people to share with 2 more people and you could be a millionaire in a year.
I guess I need to watch Wolf of Wall Street too while I'm at it.
I don't know what that has anything to do with what I'm talking about, but okay. So back to the stock. So you have $128 to play with.
Yeah, what stocks are you looking into, Remy?
170.
Okay, so it's going down.
Okay. So what stocks are you planning on buying? Are you just going to buy like 1 or 2 stocks?
I'll probably just buy 1 stock for right now, just 1 share, and just see what happens.
Do they do that? Do they sell 1 share? Or do you have to buy it by like the 100 shares?
You can buy fractional shares now, so you don't even have to buy a full share. Like if you wanted to buy like a piece of Tesla for $3, you could do that now. Like they make it they make it Remy proof. Like you can do that now. Remy, what are the top stocks that you're looking at besides Funko?
Question.
Right now, I did look at Disney because they're big. Because I looked at it, but I'm like, that's a bit of out my price range.
Yeah, right now it's $104 a share.
Yeah, so it's not outside your price range.
It's not, but he's not going to have a huge return on that.
I probably won't. I did look.
You should be looking at penny stocks right now.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Which ones?
I don't know. That's not my job. That's your job.
That's the fiduciary's job. They should have advised you.
My wife dabbles in the stock market. I do not.
Nike for one. I'll pull some Nike in there. See what happens.
So you're going to go for the big dogs.
Skechers. Maybe Comcast for a little bit.
Okay. All right, so you're looking at like the blue chip stocks. Okay.
Yeah.
Very low risk.
Is your fiduciary not advising you on what stocks to purchase?
Yeah. What did they actually do for you besides tell you of $170?
Nothing. Nothing yet. I mean, they only told me how much I have in my account. That's all they did.
So Remy, why didn't you just log on? Why did you have to go meet
because you didn't know for sure, so you had to go in and find out. That was the
exactly.
Right
That's what I did. I went in just to find out, and they told me to create an account, make sure that everything is locked and loaded.
Did you pay them for this visit today?
No.
Are you
I just
sure?
went, I just went
It
in
might
the
have come out of
there.
your account. You don't know.
So they work for free.
Mm,
I mean, do fiduciaries work for free?
You tell me.
us.
Yeah,
You're the one that went to see
I mean,
one.
You're the
I'm just asking
fiduciary
a
guy now,
question here.
apparently.
So,
Mm.
I mean, it was a cool experience just walking in, let me know, see how much I have in my account. And I'm like, damn, okay, so I need to start saving more and more to this account to build. So once I retire around 60-ish, I will have a good hunk of change to retire with.
Right now, you collect 13 cents a month when you retire, the amount that you have.
13. I need to build that up then. All right.
Yeah, no, listen, all jokes aside, $20 a paycheck, very responsible of you. It's half your paycheck. And that was a joke, by the way, Remy.
I heard.
When Remy texted us, he's like, I met with this fiduciary so he could show me how to make more money. And the first thing that I thought is, why not just stick with a job for more than a year? That would
That
help.
could work too. Yeah.
Oh, I'm not leaving. Like I said before, I'm not leaving my with
My
you
ex said that to me too.
Well,
Guess
I'm
what?
not
That
leaving.
was 3 X's ago, Remy. Just to
Yeah,
let
which,
you know.
which one?
Just to let you know. Anyway, Remy, thank you for telling us about your fidouche. I think it's time. Go ahead, Scott.
But there's more to this.
There's more?
Because,
There's more?
yeah,
Are you sure?
there's a couple things more before we get into the Wheel of Doom. So Remy supposedly had audio issues last week. If you recall, we lost Remy at the end of the episode. Remy is the king of gaslighting, because I do not believe for a moment that he was having audio issues, because if you recall, the moment after he went off the air, he immediately started a broadcast of Remy's Roundtable.
I do seem to remember that.
Yeah, 100%.
I got a notification.
Yeah. So
What?
he went live recording his podcast at the exact moment after he left ours. So I think it was all staged.
Yeah.
So why are we letting him still be here?
Great question.
Remy,
Great
Remy,
question.
without
Traitor.
penalty, we are pardoning you, just like the Biden crime family was pardoned.
Wow.
We are pardoning you preemptively. Confess. Did you fake audio issues?
No.
Remy?
No.
You're pardoned.
I took my laptop in today to my tech guy.
But hold up.
Today?
But how is it
after-
that you had audio problems and you left us, and you had no audio problems when you started Remy's Roundtable?
The only thing I did was just turn off the laptop, and then boom, it started working all over again.
Mm-hmm.
Remy, you've been pardoned.
Then I had more issues when I was recording. I'm like, this sucks so much.
I watched, and there were no issues.
There were no issues.
On my side, it was. I heard a lot of static in one ear.
Okay, so Remy, you said that you've isolated the problem with your laptop because you brought it to your tech guy. Now, real quick, Miranda, I bet you a side boob. I can tell you exactly the tech guy that Remy went to. Okay?
It's
No.
not even me.
Okay.
Go ahead and tell us.
He has a track.
Did you go to Code Black?
Of course I did.
Of
where?
course you did.
Is
What
that a
is it?
sponsor of Real Radio?
It is a sponsor of Real Radio.
Oh my goodness.
But he took a look at my laptop. He took everything apart, and he said, "Your motherboard is about to fry. Doesn't look that good on the inside."
I'll get that side boob later. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, no.
Appreciate it.
I'm sure your wife would love to give you some side.
She's
Maybe
asleep.
all of it.
She's
Wake her
asleep.
up. Lucky.
All right, guys. Now, this next segment is brought to you by Sexment. My mind's in the gutter after
Everybody's
Scott.
just-
Yeah,
I don't
mine's
know.
now in the gutter. Very first time we're ever doing a topic wheel. We've gotten a total of 0 submissions from chat. So we are going based off
Way
of
to go, guys. Appreciate
the
this.
the generic ones that we have on the wheel. So hopefully it's something interesting. But if it's not
Sorry,
interesting, it's your fault. The way this works is we have 5 minutes to talk about this topic, and that's it. But if you guys like what you hear, if you gift, it extends the timer. Will this work? I'm not sure. You guys will have to let me know. This is our first time doing it. So without any further ado, let's bring up, we were all napping while Remy talked about his finances.
Everybody's awake now. As soon as I said side boob, everybody woke up.
Here's the wheel. Let's spin it. And let's see what we're going to talk about for the next 5 minutes.
Well, it's time for Remy's torture.
We get 5 minutes of side boob from everyone with a gift. I'm down with that.
Hey. You want the left side or right side?
I don't like that one. We're going to spin one more time.
Oh, is it the same?
It said, what's something from your childhood that was actually terrible? And I would have just talked about 9/11 for 5 minutes. And you guys would have been
I was pantsed in PE class, and turns out the boxers
all right, this
were
is
also
perfect.
down. Okay.
What is something everyone pretends to like? This is a
Remy, no, I'm
really
just
good.
Whoa.
This is a really good segment.
Not really.
Being on this podcast.
Oh, shut your hole. You're so full of shit.
All right, take 15 seconds and
Anyone be here
think.
earlier, but
And everybody in the chat, let me know what you. Here you go. 5 minutes on the board. What is something that everyone pretends to like? This is a good one because this could be a hot take for a lot of people.
Tell me if I'm lying. Theme parks.
That's yes, you're lying.
There you go. Dude, that's hard. That is actually a hard.
Gosh, I don't really pretend to like anything. I don't really do things that I don't like.
We got a couple good submissions in the chat real quick, Scott. When you're we got Chicken Little and Remy.
Will, you stole my answer. You can't do that.
Guys are mean.
Everybody said Remy.
You guys suck.
I don't know, Remy.
I pretend to like hanging out with Remy every Wednesday.
That's
valid.
Yeah, my top answer would be like watching someone open a gift that you got them.
Oh yeah, don't give a shit.
Yeah, like no, it's like you just want to see what they got you. You don't give a shit about what you got them.
Right.
But most of the time, it's something from Hallmark in the gift section. I don't really care how you react. I spent the quota that I was supposed to spend on you, whether it was $20 to $50, which is normal range. But you do have to pretend that you do give a shit about that. And that's probably my number one of pretending that I like to actually endure that.
Chris, along those lines, I pretend to like the anniversary gifts that my wife gets me because really all I want is a blowjob.
That's a good one. That's a really good point,
I feel like everybody knows that. She should know that by now.
She should know that by now, but instead I get a wood carving saying to infinity and beyond or something.
Oh, that's cute.
Right. And the worst is, she spent like $300 on Etsy on it.
Yeah, and it's always, the theme for that year, like 7 years is cotton or something like that. Like it's always that. And all I want is like, okay, wear cotton while you're giving me a blowjob.
That's a good thing to pretend to like is the theme of the anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
Like I look it up every year because I think it will impress her. I think my wife pretends that she likes that I got her like a wood gift or a cotton gift or a linen gift. Like nobody actually. Wait, hold on a second. Remy, what the fuck? You got a dog? Your car insurance is $600 a month, and now you're paying
just
for
about saving money. And here's
what the hell? You're meeting with a fiduciary, and here's this dog.
Oh my god!
It's gonna grow like 10 times the size that it is now.
That's 100% his dog. He 100% found out that he had $170 extra and spent it on a dog.
That looks like a football.
In the chat, someone said, I pretend to like cats in front of people. I low-key don't like them. That's a really good one, too. I hate cats, but I pretend to love cats in front of cat people.
anybody's baked goods that they bring in.
Oh,
Yeah,
Someone brings in baked goods and they're like, oh, here, do you want to try this? I really don't. It doesn't sound good, but I'm going to try it because you brought it in. You worked hard on it. And then it tastes disgusting. I'm like, oh my God, this is so good. And it's not. It's garbage.
In college, this girl said, I can confidently say, that was verbatim what she said, I make the world's best cookies. And she brought them in after a whole semester of hyping them. And Emily was actually in my class. And we quote this girl because they were indeed not the world's best cookies, but you have to pretend. Like, you take a bite and she's staring at you. You have to pretend. You have to play the part. Like, holy shit, this is the greatest thing I've ever tasted in my life.
Yeah.
Other things I pretended to like, I remember women's haircuts, like your spouse's haircut.
Yeah, but that's if we even notice the haircut, because sometimes they just get like a centimeter taken off and they expect us to know. And if you don't know,
and you pretend like you notice, right, Scott? Right. You pretend.
Yeah.
Oh, my
I was just about to say something.
Exactly. That's
we got about 30 seconds. Miranda, anything you pretend to like besides sex with your husband?
I'm going to leave that.
Leave that right there.
I'm going to leave that there. I'm so sorry, but
remember, gifts extend the topic. Grandma's food.
Listen, I love you, Grandma. I'm sorry, but she's trying to kill me. Okay.
The casserole era.
The what?
It was like the casserole era.
Everything's got like a pound of salt in it, and I just
That's time.
That's time.
Yeah.
I'm going to spin the wheel once again.
Yeah, let's do another one. That was fun. And remember, if you love the topic and you want us to keep going on it, just send those gifts, and for every gift, it extends the time a certain amount of time.
Yeah, the more, like, if you just send a bunch of roses, it'll extend it. All right, here we go, guys. Not going to take this one off. Whatever it is, it is. Oh, are we go? This is. Oh man. The one that I thought, what is something that should be socially unacceptable? Tipping culture. Oh my gosh. It should be socially unacceptable.
You got to start the timer.
I'm very passionate about this. Thank you for reminding me. I'm very passionate about
the whole
this.
Tipping everybody, or are you talking about just tipping like at restaurants, or what do you?
So I'm talking about tipping at Dunkin' Donuts.
Okay, or like Starbucks, or
yes,
where they expect you to tip them everywhere now.
It should be socially unacceptable for them to say, I was going to ask you a question real quick. We know what the question's going to be. It's always, would you like to add $1? Would you like to add $2? It's ridiculous.
I agree. It's
I can get behind like the tipping culture. I don't think anything should be tipped. Just
what?
Everything's an hourly rate.
Corgi. Thank you.
Thank you very much for the corgi.
Wow,
that means one of you guys have to shake your butt.
Waffles, bacon, Aloysius reading.
Oh my gosh, what a throwback for people who listen to this podcast for the last 6 years. And no one else. No one else would get that reference. We got 2 minutes added on the timer here. We better make this one good.
That's insane that I remembered the full name, but here we are. I would get behind, let's just remove tipping, period. Like, let the business pay for that.
I think another one.
Okay, what about the servers, the waitresses, restaurants? You want to get rid of tipping and all
servers and waitresses are the same thing.
They should get paid.
Yeah, they should get paid by the business.
Right.
But they're still making the lower minimum wage.
Well, then you raise the minimum wage on that, Remy.
How would you? Okay. Then how are you gonna, how are you going to raise their minimum wage and they're still making like shit money? Here's what they need to do. They need to cut, their labor hours so they can build that labor hours onto more revenue, or they have to build a whole new menu and charge them extra, raise the prices up to 30% on their menu for those menu prices.
Okay.
I'm trying to make a clear point on how this could work to make, have servers make more than what they are actually making right now.
I think they make plenty.
you're saying they're making planes. So you're telling me that they're making okay, let's say they're making $10 an hour, right? $10 an hour, and they're making tips, right? So on a good night, they can make at least between $200 to $300, depending how busy the business is,
or more.
True. If it's slow, they gotta get cut. That's what the problem is with the restaurant these days. It is about the labor hours. If it's slow, cut. If it's busy, they stay on the clock. But I think that Scott does make a valid point. I think that waitresses and servers, they need to make more in the industry. They need to make more money.
I
but at a good
absolutely did not say that.
But you said at an hourly rate. They should make at least like an hourly rate, a good
and no
paying
tips.
hourly rate. Yes, and just get rid of it. Get rid of the tips.
But
if a guest gives them a tip, take it.
Just the tip, though.
No, this if it's extra, take it. Like take the tip. Plus your hourly pay. But
then they're expecting it.
I mean, they can bullshit the entire time and still make that extra
Remy,
tip.
have you ever managed tipped employees?
I did when I was a manager at Froggers.
Well, okay, and now you're a busboy at
managed
Star Tavern.
zero.
You were never a manager at Froggers. You were the busboy.
I was a manager over there.
You 100% you were not.
I was.
Then why aren't you a food and beverage manager now?
Just lots of flow in my magic.
I don't know what that means. What is your target labor percentage? If you were a manager, what was your target labor percentage at Froggers?
Our target labor was at 25%.
Okay, so you're out of business.
That was our target. That was our target for today.
Out of business. What about your food cost?
Food cost was a minimum of. Food cost had to be lower than $300.
Okay, your food cost percentage.
Food cost percentage was 5%.
You're running a 5% food cost.
I mean, if it's a slow day, 5%, but if it's a busy day, we kick it up to between 20 and 25%.
Do you know what food cost means?
Food cost is what you're buying for your restaurant for the entire week or for the entire month.
Chris, do you read that?
Okay. Okay. So your food cost is what you're buying. Okay, great. What is your food cost percentage?
A big one.
Crap.
I'm just kidding.
The food cost percentage when I was there was actually at 40%. It was at 40%.
40%.
Because it was a small location.
It's just taking it.
Remy, you were not a manager.
I was giving some good numbers, though.
No, you were giving me terrible numbers.
Remy,
You were giving me terrible numbers.
Are you just
You basically would have gone out of business at a 40% food cost. And 5% food cost is impossible. That means you're charging about $1,000 for a 5-cent item.
That's a bit too much.
Yeah, don't go on Shark Tank, okay? Don't do it. Oh my God.
One day I'll explain. If you want to play restaurant manager in your home, Fisher Price, my first restaurant, I will teach you some numbers so that you can play with Teddy Ruxpin and sound intelligent.
Okay, I'll take your offer on that.
Okay.
All right. So
Where were we?
back to the actual topic of things that are should be socially unacceptable.
Remy talking should be socially unacceptable.
Yeah, that was my first one. Second one is wearing pajamas in public.
Yes, agreed.
Yeah. I'm not a big pajama. Remy, you made that look like.
Don't you dare say that. Don't you dare say I wear pajamas.
You definitely wear pajamas. You wear Cookie Monster pants at Walmart. I can tell.
The one that says Cookie Monster and on the back says Juicy.
That was very specific, actually. I'm not sure. I'm ready for the answer to that.
That is not me. I will never wear pajamas in public.
I want to hear I want to hear Miranda's thoughts on this.
Socially, oh my goodness.
What should be socially unacceptable? I think walking on the right side of anything. Or walking on the left side of anything.
Yes. That's a really good call. It pisses me off to no end. Or a family with 3 feet, like they're social distancing, like a whole family when they're walking, they're social distancing.
Yes.
Walk in a single file line.
Correct. But I agree with you, Chris, but I'm more passionate about walking on the left side. Like walk the same way that you would
What?
drive. What was
That's
that?
so cool.
Wow, video game controller.
And
just
I
got
completely
donated.
disagree with you about PJs in the airport because
Never to the airport.
Comfort.
That's not the public. That's a totally different animal.
Yeah, the airport is a
That,
completely
that is
different thing.
the
That's like
airport is
Walmart,
lawless.
you know?
Just keep your shoes on.
But
No,
I
okay.
understand why Miranda would think that pajamas are socially acceptable. She's in Tennessee, so that's basically the world's largest Walmart.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Scott, it is. You're right.
Do you go barefoot into 7-Eleven too?
Of course, we don't have a 7-Eleven, Scott.
Okay,
We
do you,
talked
go,
about this.
do you go barefoot into the convenience store?
The Circle K, yes.
The Circle K? Yeah,
No,
strange
hell
things are
no.
afoot at the Circle
I'm
K.
weird about, like, I don't even walk around without shoes in my house. I do not like the way it feels.
You're like me. You have the
Wow.
reverse foot,
I
foot
hate it.
fetish.
I cannot stand.
Miranda, if I could wear socks in the shower, I would.
Oh, me too. Well, yeah, it's awful.
I hate feet. Ugh.
Whoa. Who said breastfeeding in public?
I was gonna say we got a very
Oh.
hot take.
Whoa,
We got a
whoa,
very
whoa,
hot
whoa.
take in the comment section.
Listen,
Breastfeeding
I
in
agree.
public.
I agree. Shouldn't be breastfeeding in public. It's offensive. I have to do a lot of parenting and explaining things.
I'm gonna have to get up for a second.
And then it makes it awkward for everybody else around you because
Oh,
you're
you
just
poor
whipping it out in public, and then
thing.
you happen to like glance over, and then the husband's like, "Oh, you're looking at my wife's tits."
What if there's
you're-
another
they're
child walking by and they're hungry and they
They're
see
supposed
that?
to have a cover over you. That's what the problem
Yeah,
is.
but
If people don't use
that
the
doesn't
cover,
always happen.
Well, that's the problem. That's what
It is the problem
you
because
should
women
use
are
the
like,
cover.
"Oh, it's all natural. I'm doing this. It's all natural. You got something to say about this?" And they just whip it out. And then if you do say something about it, then you're canceled. Then your video is on TikTok. Your video is on the IG.
Listen, I'm sorry it makes people uncomfortable, but when you're breastfeeding and you're out in public, and your kid needs to eat. I mean, you should be allowed to feed your kid. And again,
cover up
there
and
are
go somewhere in
covers.
private.
Or- yeah.
It doesn't make me uncomfortable to see tits,
well,
but it does.
obviously.
It does make me uncomfortable when you're whipping it out in public, and I don't know what to do. Should I be looking? Should I be
Don't
looking
look.
away?
No.
Yeah, but then
Be
I'm being
respectful.
obvious about not looking, and then now I'm the one who's the problem. I'm the
No,
problem.
Just pretend it's not happening because
Yo-
well, yeah, go on with your life. They're just feeding their child, Scott. Jeez.
Feed their child somewhere else, like in
Well,
private.
Oh my Lord. I can't with
I
you.
am not for breastfeeding in public.
Okay.
There's
a car with
there's
tinted
bathrooms for
windows.
that.
I will say, like, I used to go, like, if we were somewhere I could go get in the car and do it, then I would do that because I didn't like doing it in public. But if I had, I did have a cover and I would cover up. But I just feel like, I mean, you should just get over it. So it's just part of life.
You want to cover up? That's fine. That's cool. But when I'm in my restaurant and I'm doing table touches, hey, how is everything tasting today? And there's just a tit in my face.
Well, there should not be a tit in your face. It should be in the baby's face. But
It should be, but it's just there. Do I ask the child, hey, how is everything tasting today?
Yeah, you should. How's your meal?
That's time.
That is
Gosh, I had
time. That was
something
a
too. It's
that
not
was
fair.
that was a
good.
great one. The honorable
makes
mention was setting a question mark when a person hasn't answered your text for 10 minutes. You gotta give at least a couple hour grace period for that. If anybody else has any topics they want to add to the wheel, you can send them in the chat. By the way, these are all just pre-made generic topics.
A programming note: we are doing a special news episode after this. Is that correct?
We are. So if you want more of us, we will be talking just news and weird news stories. But
And the only way to get
stories-
that is watching us live on TikTok. That's
absolutely
not
that will
a
not be published
recorded
anywhere.
episode. That's not going to be on Spotify
Yeah.
or Apple or anything like that.
Yeah, Scott is ready to go on news stories for I can tell. Scott's in this for the long haul.
He came
I can
prepared.
absolutely tell.
He looks like a prepared man.
It's so funny because we went from, hey, I'm not going to be here tonight to, all right, let's go all night, guys.
I know.
That's kind of how you are all the time, right?
I'm good. I'm set.
Oh, Remy, you're not invited. I'm just kidding. All right, next wheel spin coming up. And I will remember
decent Bill
to-
Bill Nye the Disney guy. What's something people do on the road that genuinely pisses you off?
All right, I will add
Driving
that.
slow to the left lane.
I will add that. This is what is a hill you will die on. I feel like we just did that one. Unless
Yeah,
anyone
I
has
kinda
something
feel
very
like-
passionate about that. Driving bad. I'm gonna add bad driving
In
habits.
the left lane.
Okay,
All right,
Remy,
so I'm gonna
hold
add
your-
that to the
hold your-
wheel. That I just
hold your
added that
thought.
to the wheel. So we're gonna spin the
Just
wheel.
so I know for a programming perspective,
Yeah.
are you going to have Cliff Notes tonight?
I do. I'm writing Cliff Notes.
Okay,
yeah.
perfect.
Yay. All right, what is it?
Oh, I forgot to remove that from the wheel. We got the same topic as we did last
my
time.
God.
I keep forgetting to hit remove, so we might get the same thing a couple times in a row here.
Oh my God. This is our first time doing this.
This is our first time. Our new topic is something you wish was illegal.
Something you wish was illegal.
Something you wish was illegal.
Service animals.
The
Wow,
car pickup
that.
line at school.
All right, so I want to let's dive into service
Don't
animals
forget to
first.
start the timer.
The timer is started. Let's dive
Perfect.
into service animals. Someone said tipping. That's actually valid. That is. I think we are all on the same page there. If we thought tipping was a little illegal, although that would solve the problem with something that's socially acceptable that shouldn't be tipping. Let's just make it illegal. I do love that. Let's dive into service animals.
I should rephrase a little bit. Service animals are okay, but this emotional support animal that you think you can go into a restaurant or go anywhere with this emotional support animal, they're not recognized as service animals, but people will just bring dogs into restaurants and say, oh, it's my service animal. I believe that service animals should have documentation, and the service animal owner should be showing the documentation in order to gain entrance into indoor establishments.
Mind you, Scott doesn't give a shit if you need a license to vote, but he does want service animals to have documentation. Just in case we're
I'm tired
keeping
of
tally.
arguing with people about their dogs.
So Wilbo said something that made me think of something. Participation trophies, that should be totally illegal. I feel
Ooh.
like
You are totally a participation trophy person.
No. I hated
Your
it.
kids have to have.
No, we got rid of them. No, if they got them, we got
Real
rid of
quick to
them.
interrupt, Bill. We need to block Bill Nye, the Disney guy. He wants to ban. He wants to
Alcohol at
make
theme parks.
alcohol at theme parks illegal.
Oh gosh.
Whoa.
See, and I think they should have it at the fair because we went to the fair the other night and they didn't have any. And if we had, I would have had a lot better time. So.
Wilbo Baggins says Scott sees a blind guy with a dog and gets super pissed. No, that's not that. You're not hearing me. That is a legitimate service animal. It's these people that bring these little toy poodles in their bag and say, "This is my service animal." That's not a service animal. Like, it has to be registered through the Service Animal Association of America.
Wow, there's an organization for that?
I have no idea.
You have to
They have
register
to be specially
your dogs
trained,
now.
but people will get a dog or get a cat, and it's not specially trained. It's just an emotional support animal, meaning it's a pet, and they think they can bring it everywhere because they bought it the harness.
Yeah, Amazon should not be able to sell those service animal vests for sure.
Right.
Yeah, who is on the board for certifying these dogs? Actually, that's an interesting. But anyway, Miranda, participation trophies. What's your qualm?
You didn't. Okay, so I signed my kid up to play something, and their team sucked. The kids sucked, and we're just going to give you a trophy because your parent signed you up and you came to the games and no.
I'm calling BS on this with you,
No,
Miranda, because several weeks ago, your child did not want to go at bat, and you got hot pissed off when his father was like, "No, you're going to go at bat." You are totally 100% a pro participation trophy person.
That's not how that worked at all.
Yeah, he's only 3.
Yeah,
He's
because
trying.
he was getting mad because he didn't want to go out there. I still don't think he deserved a participation trophy. I just think he shouldn't be cussing and getting mad at him in front of people for being 3 and not wanting to bat. That's kind of ridiculous. That's
But a
different,
win in
Scott.
that situation would be if he participated.
I mean, it would be
And
great
then
if he
you would
did,
have
but I don't
rewarded
think he
him.
deserved a trophy.
Okay, but if he would have gone out in the field and participated, would you not have rewarded him?
I would have been happier.
And you would have given him acknowledgement
love.
and validation and your love for participating.
I still gave him that, though.
So you gave him a participation trophy
No, he
for not
didn't
even participating.
participate.
Well, but exactly. But he
I
was a
didn't give
part
him
of the
an
team.
actual trophy
so then
or
he-
medal. It's not the
Yeah,
same thing.
But sometimes emotional validation is just as impactful as a physical trophy.
No, you're wrong.
I'm proud of you. You tried your best. He didn't try. He didn't even go out on the field.
No, I didn't
But
tell
you
him
gave him-
that. I was like, I'm really disappointed that you didn't go out there and do something. Oh, that's so cute.
So now you're
What was
disappointed
that?
in your kid.
I was disappointed, but I still love him.
I think a
Can
little
I
bit
not
less
love
love.
him?
No. Tough love. They need to
He
understand
gets
that
tough
they
love,
let you down.
But some people, like his father, gave him ridiculous tough love in front of people that we don't know and some that we do. So
Part of your Broadway world in the comments said, I think verbal validation is very important. So she
Participation trophy.
she's
Now, Melanie Kate says, what should be illegal? Forgetting deodorant at Disney during the summer.
That's forgetting deodorant,
amen.
period.
Valid.
Yeah.
Valid.
Yeah,
Forgetting deodorant in general.
I'm not for a handout, but I think the government should supply deodorant.
But that means people would have people. That doesn't mean people would use it. That's the problem.
I would
think
be
that-
all about participation trophies if people wore deodorant. Like, here's your trophy.
Congratulations.
That's actually a really good, way to
You
connect all of this.
participate.
I'm
that
You
I will-
happy
participate
with
in
that.
good hygiene, we're going to give you a
Yeah.
trophy.
I have a
Yeah.
really hot take here. And it might be
Okay.
hot, but I think it's validated. I think you should be able to get pulled over and arrested for sneezing while driving.
It's so dangerous.
I sneezed
It's
the
so
other day
dangerous.
while
We
driving.
talked about this before.
And
I
I
thought,
thi-
Scott, did we
I-
have this conversation?
I feel as though I should have pulled over when I sneezed. That was like really, I was merging on a highway with my whole family in the view and I sneezed. And you know what? Listen, sneezing is a privilege. You don't have to sneeze. Like you can hold that.
You should
You
tell
can
Grandma
hold
that. 'Cause
this-
She does it like 20 times in a row at night
You
when you're
can
trying to
hold
sleep.
the sneeze.
You can.
Terrible.
But you can hold it.
It just feels so good. It feels
Yeah.
so good to
It's just like a fart.
sneeze.
You can hold that
Yeah.
in.
Yeah, it might
No.
hurt a little, and you might have mild
It's not
discomfort.
healthy.
It's
You
not
might get
healthy.
diverticulitis.
But it's so much safer to hold the sneeze than it is to just let it go. And I let it rip. I let those sneezes rip. But after I do it, I feel guilty. And if a cop was next to me and pulled me over for being distracted driving, I'd take the ticket.
Yeah.
Pretty much the couple say, sir, do you know how fast you're going? No, officer, I just sneezed really bad.
Exactly.
Oh,
That shouldn't be an
going.
excuse. That shouldn't be an excuse. That's the end of
Melanie
our time.
Kate said it happened to me on I-4 today, and I saw my life flash before my eyes.
See?
Yeah, no,
Case in
it's
point.
happened.
Case in
It's
point.
happened. Yeah, forget about the fact that like on Tuesday mornings, I watched the last half hour of Monday Night Raw that I didn't watch the night before while I'm driving on my dashboard.
Yeah,
No
we'll
big
cut
deal,
that.
but
We'll cut that.
sneezing,
Yeah,
big
we'll cut that.
problem.
We're going to cut
We're
that.
out of time.
People shouldn't know that. All right,
Ripping a
let's-
fart on an elevator, illegal.
Straight to jail. Straight
Ooh.
to jail. Yeah.
Now,
should be straight to
have
jail.
you ever crop dusted at Disney?
Time's up.
Judah and the Maccabees did a whole song about that. If you want to know what that is,
Gotta check that
look
out.
up Judah and the Maccabees on Spotify. It's a fantastic album. Their number one song,
I-
crop dusting at Disney.
I did on a solo day.
I do
Remy,
every day.
That's incriminating. Sneezing is how Remy wrecked 2 cars. I wish it was that good of an excuse. It is
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
Remy was
only it
watching
were
a
true.
YouTube video of the Puppy Bowl or something.
The worst is when I crop dusted in the queue line for Halloween Horror Nights, and the people in front of me definitely noticed it and reacted, and I had to also react. I'm like, yeah, what is that, man?
You're one of those guys.
That's not the
Just
fog
own
machine
it.
smell.
Hey,
But
we're
like my wife totally knew it was mine because like
They all
everybody
have a
has their
scent.
distinct
They all have a
smell.
scent.
Yeah,
Especially when you get your
100%.
gallbladder taken out.
didn't know that.
I don't.
It's
What does that
true.
mean?
It changes everything.
All right, our last topic of the night on the topic wheel. What is
This is
something
it?
you refuse to spend money on? That's a good
clubs.
question. All right. What is something you refuse to spend money on? Remy, we're not asking you what is something your wife doesn't let you spend money on. What is something that you refused to spend money on? I say name
Gas.
brand toilet paper.
Gas. So how do you get from place to place?
Hmm.
I mean, you just talk, man. It's so funny.
I'm thinking.
Yeah, you keep doing that. What'd you say? Name brand toilet paper, Chris?
Yeah, I do want to rephrase that. It's name brand anything.
Well, that's
I-
not necessarily true. Some things are worth.
Really?
Yes, some things are worth the extra. Give me
Like
a minute.
what
I gotta
though?
think
Like
of
what?
what.
Because I have a great value peanut butter. I love peanut butter. I got great
I
value
love
peanut
great
butter.
value.
I will say
Oh,
it was
Peter
a little.
Pan.
it was a little degrading when I asked Ellie. I made her a peanut butter and jelly sandwich today. And I asked her to get out the peanut butter, and she's handing it to me, and she goes, oh, Walmart, because it has the Walmart logo on it. It's very degrading. First of all, how does she know what the Walmart logo looks like by name? Really strange.
I mean,
but it's name brand stuff. I hate. I will splurge on Doritos because the Clancy's doesn't do it for me. If you're an Aldi shopper,
there you go. There's certain things that just taste better.
I'd say 90% of the time it's name brand stuff.
So Bill Nye the Disney guy says, I refuse to spend money on year shirts at Disney. So when they say the year, also Disney balloons.
I bought my daughter a 45th anniversary Sesame Street sweatshirt during the 45th anniversary. And we went yesterday, a year and a half after the 45th anniversary. And it was 75% off the same sweatshirt. And no one would have ever known if she was there or not for the 45th right. or if we got it during the 45th.
I refuse to spend money on theme park tickets. So what do I mean by that? First of all, I have an annual pass for Disney and Universal. So okay, I spend money on that, but I'm not going to go to these extra ticketed events like Mickey's Not So Scary.
Okay. Yeah, it has nothing to do with your initial statement, but we get it.
Yeah, but like they're open for a fraction of the time and it's like double the price.
But
I'm not spending money.
Something? Yeah. If you were like me and you didn't live there and you didn't really know, would you at least try it once to see what it was all about?
Absolutely. Yeah,
like the park or the extra
whole,
events.
The Very Merry or the
that
Halloween,
would be tough. That would be tough for me because again, you're spending the exact same price, if not more, for a fraction of the day.
Right.
So like these special events are 4 to 5 hours and you're spending the exact same amount as you would be on a 14-hour day. So the price per hour doesn't make any sense.
Can I chime in?
No.
Fine.
Yes, Remy, tell us. If you're on my side, you can chime in. If not, then no, shut up.
Miranda, I'm actually on your side.
Okay,
I'm actually on your side on this. So if you're going to go to Disney.
There goes his $170 that he was going to invest in a Funko Pop.
Okay. So if you go to Disney and you decide, depending on the year, depending on what event you want to go to, either Mickey's Not So Scary or Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, do it once. Christmas time, do that. But if you're going to stay during, still the Halloween theme, Disney do Mickey's Not So Scary for one night and then go to Universal and going to do Halloween Horror Nights. So
Remy, when was the last time you did Mickey's Not So Scary?
I did Mickey's Not So Scary back in 2009.
Okay.
Long ago.
So your parents bought the tickets?
Actually, my friend did.
Okay. So when was the last time that you purchased tickets for Mickey's Not So Scary or Mickey's Very Merry?
I actually purchased none for Mickey's Not So Scary, but I did purchase tickets for Howl-O-Scream. At Busch.
Not the question that I asked, but that's fine. But Howl-O-Scream's like $35. Like the Howl-O-Scream, that value is there.
It's there. But for Mickey's Not So Scary, if I had that income, I would buy myself a ticket just to try it out, to see what it's like.
So you've never tried it out?
No.
Okay.
I spent money on a ticket. So, but I'm saying if I had that money.
So you're recommending Miranda to try it out, but you've never tried it out.
I'm just saying, because I know you're so against it, Scott. So I was just wondering, like, if you were like me,
I'm against it because all there is a special parade, some new characters, a couple shows, and some fun lights.
Which isn't a big deal to you, but I'm saying maybe if you're someone that's never been to Disney and it's just, you want to try everything, like.
I'm saying if I've never been to Disney, I wouldn't spend the exact same amount on a 4-hour event that I could on a 14-hour day.
But.
Not a
14-hour day though. I mean,
if you rope drop to close, it's basically a 14-hour day.
Okay.
Roughly.
Thank you.
Wilbo Baggins says, I've never spent money on a hammer. You can just find those on the side of the road.
True story.
And I will say, he also said, I refuse to spend money on pumpkins at a farm. I grow them for way less. I think it was last year, he turned his backyard into a pumpkin patch. Part of his backyard.
Cool.
He is legit a pumpkin patch, and it has consumed his yard. Actually, it's a very big yard. I'm very jealous of it. And he has grass in his backyard, which some people don't have the privilege of having. But yeah, he has a pumpkin patch in his backyard. Now, something that I refuse to spend money on is printer ink.
Okay.
Yeah, printer ink.
So how do you print things?
Why?
So you go to the library and get a pass. You can go to a friend's house and conspicuously print stuff
That's
while
fair.
they're not around.
That's fair.
There's a lot of ways to get around printer ink, but that's like such for me, it's printer ink is a scam.
Okay. I refuse to buy bottled water unless
What?
like for my house. Why do I need bottled water? Water's free.
That is also because Scott spends his budget of bottled water at the theme parks. He spends it on Fiji water instead of Dasani. I've been there.
That is true.
I've been there.
I don't get the Dasani. I get the smart water.
The smart water. That's what it is.
The other bougie water.
Yeah.
Buzzer beater. Anybody have any things they don't spend money on?
To go along with the pumpkin thing, I won't get it at a pumpkin patch. Walmart has them for super cheap. So.
Yeah, mine's name brand medicine. Why am I paying
Yes.
ibuprofen
Yes.
$15.99 for 20 tablets when I can get 3,000 for $5 of the Equate
At
brand
Sam's,
from
you can, or
Walmart?
wherever Costco
A
wants.
little troubling, a little concerning, but yeah, don't
Works
read
the
the
same.
ingredients list. So
No.
Buzzer
Are we-
beater. I won't spend money on a hairbrush.
Well, that's a good call for you. Yeah.
and
For
Remy.
me, water brand enhancers.
What?
All
You
right,
mean
so
like
we
the little
did
drink
just get a
things?
gift. We did just get a gift, and the
These.
timer has been hit 0, but we did just get a gift, so we will talk about this, Remy.
Wait.
Yes,
Remy
I
just
wanna
said
talk about
he
this.
won't spend money on water brand enhancers.
and then
But
held
you
it up,
have one.
And then held one
and
up.
then
I
held it
don't-
up. So please,
You mean any
So
more?
how did you acquire that? Did you steal it?
No, I bought this at Publix
But
because
you just said you refused to spend
Right.
money on them.
yeah, the brand. I'm talking about like Gatorade,
Oh,
Propel.
Okay. You're getting the
Name
Publix
brand,
brand. Yeah.
Name
water
brand. Yeah, name brand.
I mean,
enhancements.
Yeah.
most people
I
just
do
don't
that
even
too.
buy those at all, Remy. I haven't seen anybody
I-
below the age of 70
Remy's just
that
finding
uses
things
that.
around his
I
house and
buy
making
them
things up.
because I like for my kids to drink water, and that's the only way is if I put those in
Yeah.
there. It makes because I don't want them to drink juice all the time.
Yeah, Remy's
So.
wife has to buy that for Remy. That's why
Well,
he
it
doesn't
makes
spend the
sense.
money on it. Remy does. Like I said, since we got a gift, I'll say one more.
We'll allow it.
It's sauces from Taco Bell. You can buy taco sauce, like
You can.
Ortega taco sauce for your tacos and stuff like that. Taco Bell is one of the only fast food chains that still allows you to grab the sauce instead of
Yes.
asking for it. I will
Yep.
say though,
I keep it
we
in my
went to
drawer.
Taco Bell. We went to Taco
Just
Bell.
don't go through the drive-through. They'll only give you 2.
I know. You have to go in. I went 2 weeks ago and I went up to get a fork, 4 separate occasions. And I took no less than 14 packets on each trip, dumping them all in the bag because my pregnant wife loves mild sauce.
Me
I
too.
had about 60 packets of mild sauce in the
I have
bag.
enough packets of Taco Bell sauce to open my own Taco Bell.
Scott, I
Yeah.
don't. I don't.
I keep a lot of it too.
Because out of the kindness of my heart, I risked permanent banning, I would assume, from Taco Bell to grab all these, bring it home. I had them in the bag. The day after, I said to my amazing wife, I said, hey, just looked in the fridge. We have 2 mild sauces. I'm pretty sure I smuggled about 75. And she goes, where did you put them? I said, I put them all in the Taco Bell bag. She said, I threw that out yesterday.
Oh no!
Didn't know they were in there. I said, why do you think the bag was 10 pounds? Like, what else would have been in there? And of course, it was trash day that day.
Of course.
Yeah,
Otherwise
because
you would've dug it out,
I'm
right?
not above digging through the trash for grabbing the Taco Bell sauce.
Yeah,
Well, they were
I
safe
would
in that
trust
bag.
me. I would have
Yeah.
dumpster dove in my maggot infested trash
They're
can.
worse when they're sitting in Taco Bell because you have all those grimy hands
That's
all in
true.
them.
They're
Okay,
all oily.
that-
They're always oily.
That
Yeah.
makes me think about how do you guys feel about the 5-second rule?
Oh,
I'm all
Dropping
for it.
things. Do you tell
Yeah.
your kids like it's okay?
I
to
barely
Harvard
leave?
did a study on
I
it.
barely
and
wash my hands.
Everything's safe for at least 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay.
I barely wash my hands, let alone just like.
Eating off of our desks, our work areas, is way worse than eating off the floor.
Did you guys take the COVID vaccine?
Yeah.
We're
No,
fine then. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
you're just immune from everything.
not
Exactly.
once.
Yeah, just blow on it. Exactly.
Miranda, you're screwed then.
I
Yeah, you can't do the 5-second
Save
rule.
it for the news.
Yeah.
Save it for the news tonight.
So real quick before we get to Cliff Notes, Remy, what's your Taco Bell order?
My
What's your
Taco Bell order is I get the chicken quesadilla,
Okay.
and
Best
I
quesadilla in the world.
throw in Diablo sauce in the middle.
Okay.
Horrible.
All right. Miranda, what's your go-to Taco Bell order?
I always get the Mexican pizza meal
Oh,
and a bean burrito on the side.
And what sauces?
A mild, always mild.
Okay, Chris?
I get the Discovery Lux box and always say, wow, I'll have lunch for tomorrow, and then end up eating the whole thing.
And your sauce of choice?
Mild, and then I dabble in hot.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
Oh.
do
I'm
dabble in
too.
hot.
what about you,
Okay.
Scott?
I'm very specific. Crunchwrap Supreme that gets Fire and Diablo. 1 packet of Fire, 1 packet of Diablo. Then Soft Taco, which gets Diablo. Steak quesadilla, which the sauce that's on the steak quesadilla is adequate. And then a cheesy gordita crunch, which
Oh.
gets 2 packets of hot sauce.
Best thing on the menu
Oh,
is the cheesy
God,
that
gordita
is-
crunch.
I'm very, very specific on
Yeah.
like my order and the sauces that go on each item.
And the person who's making it, Scott, make sure the person who's making it is white. For some reason, he does not let anybody else make it. He doesn't like the
Hey,
spices. Scott,
You got any Cliff's Notes?
I do.
It's been quite the show. A lot of stuff's happened, so nothing can stop this little boy from recapping the day the Chris's Cliff's Notes way.
Wow, shout out to the people on TikTok who got a visual tonight. First visual we got of that in 7 months. I've been keeping track. So we started off the podcast talking about how Remy met with a fiduciary to see where he stands financially. After the meeting, he found out that he will be able to retire when he is 137 years old. So Remy, that is really impressive stuff. Remy found out that he has $170 in play money, or in other words, 1/3 of his monthly car insurance cost. Which is not satire, actually. It's actually true.
Good one.
It's actually like none of that was even a joke, and those are some of the best jokes, the ones that don't even need a punchline.
Oh boy, here we go.
That's what your wife says when she wakes up every morning next to you. Scott says he hates breastfeeding in public. That's because he was arrested the last time he saw a woman doing it. What happened, Remy? What happened? What happened during that?
It was funny.
This was serious,
That was
actually.
funny. It was funny though.
That was again, it wasn't a joke. Jeez.
I thought, well,
Wow.
He thought she was giving away free meals. What happened?
Miranda hates that her son received a participation trophy just for playing soccer, even though they sucked. For the record, it has nothing to do with participating and everything to do with incentivizing her child to keep spending her time and money on sports that aren't fun to watch.
That is not true at all. Oh,
And
God.
lastly, we asked, what is something that you refuse to spend money on? Scott answered, but it doesn't really count because his wife pays for everything.
Oh,
true, yeah.
And those are my Cliff Notes.
thank you so much,
Awesome.
Chris. I don't know why I asked you. I'm not hosting tonight.
I know, but I just kind of
Oh,
went with
yeah,
it.
why
It would have
did
been weird
you?
if I asked myself.
I should
That
have
would be
asked you.
weird.
Yeah.
So I guess close it out and let everybody know about the news at 10 o'clock?
Yeah, so the format of this
Holy
show
crap.
was in beta, which means it is in I actually don't know what beta means.
Like a
Other than-
fish?
other- version? I don't know.
other than I'm pretty sure, Remy, you're a beta.
I mean, this is the beta
Master
version.
beta.
This is the beta version of.
Yeah, we're still in
So-
beta. No, we tonight was the largest it will ever be. We kind of wanted to emphasize it tonight, and Will says Chris beat me to it when I called Remy a beta. We're on the same wavelength. Tonight is this will be the longest we've ever done the 5-minute segments going in and out. We wanted to test it out tonight to see how it went, but we're doing it to the fullest extent tonight. We're gonna sharpen it up. We're going to condense it. We're gonna make it more fun, more interactive with our guests. But it was a lot of fun doing the different random topics. So we will be keeping that in the show moving forward. to some extent. But if you did like what you saw and you like what you heard and like, wait a second, like what you saw, I didn't know you could watch this thing. You can watch this thing on Tuesday nights at, what are we doing? 8 o'clock or 8:30? We're doing 8:30. Yeah, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, roughly. But if you want to know when specifically we are recording, join our Discord over at nonewfriendspodcast.com. You can join the Discord and we will be updating you every Tuesday morning when we'll be going live on TikTok.
And I guess if you miss this on TikTok, you can see it on the Tube of the
that's
U.
exactly what I was going to say since I'm hosting the episode. But thank you, Scott, for just cutting me off. If you don't have
I'm a
TikTok,
control enthusiast. I don't know what to say.
If you're anti-China and hate TikTok, that's okay. That's fine, because you can watch this show in its entirety Sunday nights around 8 to 9 o'clock, depending on when I feel like premiering the episode. It's all up to my feelings and when I want to premiere the episode, but it will be on a Sunday night, but it could be anywhere from 8 to 9. When will it be? Well, that's up to you to keep on top of it. You can set a notification for when it goes live. I'm not your dad. I'm not going to baby you through this. You can do it. I believe in you. Scott might not, but I do. Go on our YouTube at Parents Night Out Pod, and you can. Remy, you just hit a vape?
I vape.
Okay,
what is
good,
it,
dude? What is it? You sucked on it.
So Chris is boring you? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, did you just suck? I saw you suck it. You sucked on it.
I did this.
That was a big inhale.
Follow.
That was a big inhale. I'm sorry. That was very distracting. The fidget's supposed to keep you entertained, Remy, but now you're distracting. You sucked it, dude. You sucked the fidget. But anyway, just follow us on YouTube. But follow us on TikTok if you're not watching us live. It's Parents Night Out Pod for now. Just a little peel behind the curtain. We are looking at a rebrand in the near future. We are looking at a rebrand to. We feel as though we've outgrown. We're going off. We've graduated from high school. We're going off to college. Remy, college is this thing that I'm just kidding.
I know what college is.
Oh my God.
Just keep an eye out on our social media. We'll be posting updates. We've had a video go viral, semi-viral, like baby viral lately. A lot of
viral. Not as viral as some of the other ones.
A lot of disgusting comments about a very just harmless, funny video. So look, read the comments. They're pretty laughable. Appreciate all you guys watching. If you want to continue to watch us live and see our daily videos, because if a video goes off, I'm not going to post a video the day after. It's just too much work. I'll let the video from yesterday do that work. You can follow us on TikTok at Parents Night Out Pod. You can follow us on YouTube at Parents Night Out Pod. You can follow us on Instagram at Parents Night Out Pod. Join our Discord.
Really, all of our links are right there on our website, nonewfriendspodcast.com.
Thank you, Scott. That's why I'm not the host and you are. I don't even know why you're not hosting. You weren't supposed to be here tonight. I'm still hosting the show, even though you are here. You can find all of us on.
He's a control freak.
Everywhere. Listen, if you don't know how to follow us, if you don't know where to see us, why are you even listening? You'll find us.
What are you doing with
Just
your life?
Send a messenger pigeon.
Just end the show. God damn.
We'll see you next week. Hey, TikTok.
Wow, that was hostile. I feel.
Yeah, sorry, I got really pissed off.
That was bad.
I think I'm going through menopause.
Yeah.
Oh, TikTok. God. We're going to be back in about 10 to 15 minutes.
Let's call it 10 o'clock.
We'll call it 10 o'clock after I go smoke a cig with a very extended version of Miranda's Minute.
Yeah, we're going to break down some news stories of the week and talk about them. We're going to actually...
Wait, what? So basically, we're going to do a second show. You won't be able to hear it. It's only on TikTok. We're removing news from the show and making it its own show.
Yeah, we're going to go live in about 10 minutes. We're going to ask Remy's opinion on the socioeconomic situation in the Middle East right now. Is Remy Team Israel or Team Gaza? We'll find out at 10 o'clock. Actually, that might be our leading question. All right, love you guys. Thank you guys for all your support. Thank you guys for participating in the timer. That was pretty fun. We're going to sharpen that up moving forward, but it was fun to take it on a test run today. We'll see you guys in about 11 minutes here if you guys are still around. So we'll see you guys soon. Thank you guys so much. Love you guys. I don't care what Scott says about you. I love you.
Slay Queens.